I called my husband over and over. No answer. Don't wait up, he said before he left. By morning, his phone was dead. 3 days later, I reported him missing until I saw him smiling with. I didn't think it was serious at first. Michael worked weird hours as an operations manager, so late nights weren't unusual. But that night felt different. He left around 7, grabbed his phone, didn't even hesitate at the door. I asked if I should stay up. He said no, don't wait. That should have been normal. But something about it wasn't. By midnight, I texted him. No reply. At 2 in the morning, I called. Straight to voicemail. I told myself his phone died. That he probably stayed somewhere after work. I tried to sleep, but I kept waking up, checking my phone like something would magically change. It didn't. Morning came, and his side of the bed was still empty. No message. Nothing. I kept it casual at first. I texted, hey, just let me know you're okay. Still nothing. By the second day, I couldn't pretend anymore. I called his parents. No one had heard from him. That's when the fear started creeping in. Not loud. Just enough to sit in my chest and not leave. By the third day, I was sitting in a police station saying the words I never thought I'd say. My husband is missing. They asked me questions. When I last saw him. If anything felt off. If we had problems. If he had enemies. I said no. Because I didn't want to admit what I was thinking. That maybe he didn't want to be found. The next few days were a blur. His mom crying in my living room. His dad making calls. Me staring at my phone like it controlled everything. And then, I saw him. It wasn't planned. It wasn't dramatic. I was just driving, trying to get out of the house for a bit. I stopped at a red light, and there was a small cafe on the corner. I almost didn't look. But I did. And there he was. Michael. Sitting outside like nothing had happened. Alive. Calm. Smiling. With another woman. I didn't even remember parking. I just know I was suddenly standing across the street, staring like I couldn't process what I was seeing. He leaned forward, said something that made her laugh, then reached out and took her hand. That's when everything hit me all at once. He wasn't missing. He left. Every call I made. Every message I sent. Every second I spent thinking something terrible happened. He knew exactly where he was. And he stayed gone anyway. I walked straight up to them. He saw me and froze. His face changed instantly. Not guilt. Panic. Jessica, wait, he said. I looked at him and said, you've been missing for 3 days. The woman looked confused. Missing? And I said it. I'm his wife. Everything went quiet. Turns out, she thought she was his girlfriend. For almost a year. He told her he was single. He told me he was working late. 2 completely different lives. Same person. I told him I reported him missing. That the police were already looking for him. That's when he realized this wasn't just about us anymore. I didn't stay to hear the rest. I left, got in my car, and just sat there thinking about everything I went through for someone who chose to walk away. And I had a choice. Say nothing, and let him disappear from my life completely. Or tell the truth, and let him deal with what he caused. I called the police. Told them exactly where he was. I don't know if it was revenge. Or just closure. But I still think about it sometimes. Because if you were in my place, would you have reported him, or just let him disappear?